Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and today I'm going to tell you about Chautauqua Park, which is in the town of Beloit, Kansas, which is about 65 miles northwest of Salina. And it's a town with about 3,600 population. Elevation is about 1,400. And my Verizon internet is kind of on the slow side here. But let me show you what the really good news is. They have free camping with hookups, and you're allowed to use them for up to 10 days. And the sign says you can come back every 2 months, I guess, and do another 10 days. There's a donation box here at the entrance if you want to give them a little appreciation. And I think I will stay the full 10 days. I'm on my way to the mountains of Montana and I don't want to get there before summer starts. Afraid it's going to be a little too cold in the mountains for me, so I'm kind of stalling for time. Now, when I first got here, I drove around the park looking for the camp spaces, and I couldn't really tell just where they were. This is kind of hard to see with this plastic behind it, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's one right over here of a camping cabana, each one having 2 spaces, and each one of these red rectangles is a camping space. So there's 2 at those cabanas, and then there's a space right here right near the front entrance, and there's another space right here that I'll show you. So that's a total of 11 spaces with hookups. They also have a really large disc golf course, and they have the regular goals like that right there. And also out front is this, which is a memorial to emergency services departments. So that's nice. That first single hookup space is right across from the swimming pool, which I'll show you a little later. It's right here beside the road. And on the telephone pole here is several hookup boxes. This is a 50 amp, and then all of the rest of these are 20 amp. A lot of 20 amps there, but no 30. And the water faucet is quite a distance from the power pole. There is the water hookup there, and then there's some dumpsters right there. Now, there is only one RV dump station in the whole park, and it is really hard to find. Just to the right of the pool building and the playground is this big white building, and in the middle of the parking lot here is a little square that is painted yellow, and believe it or not, that is it, and it's like one I've never seen before. You pull this up, and that's what it looks like. That is a unique type of RV dump station. There are some people playing frisbee golf right there. These are the 2 camping cabanas in the middle of the park. That one and this one. There are actually 6 picnic tables here. 2 of them are under this really nice cabana, and on the right side of the cabana is a 50 amp hookup, a 30, and a 20. And as you can see by the cabanas, the drive in where you park your RV is concrete. Then on the left side of the cabana is another set of hookups, 20, 30, and 50. Same deal with the other one. 20, 30, and 50 hookups, one on each side of the cabana. So the cabana is shared by the 2 different campers, RVers here. So sharing that cabana, you may or may not be friends with them. There's also a fire pit here, a steel fire pit, and then a water faucet hookup. Only one of them for the cabana. And also in the area of these two cabanas in the center of the park is a basketball court right there. And then over to the left is 2 tennis courts. Then just to the left of the tennis court is 2 more cabanas. One there and one there. So with these 2 cabanas, there are 4 more sets of 20, 30, 50 hookups and fire pits. But there's only one water faucet hookup, which is pretty close to that one, but it's a long stretch over here. There's not another water faucet over here. Now, I got the only pull-through space. All the others are back in, and this one is different. Here, there's a 50 amp hookup that I'm plugged into, and then there's 3 sets of 20 amp, and the breakers are underneath here. Each cabana has a trash can like that. Now, I didn't realize it when I pulled in here, but there is no water hookup anywhere around here. So to get fresh water, I'm going to have to drive over there to get that to that water faucet right there. One reason why I picked this spot, not only is it pull through, but it is right alongside the river. And just to the left of me, there's a disc golf goal. And then here is another set of hookups where you can park right along beside the river, but it's not concreted. There is a picnic table, and here there is a 30 amp and several 20 amp and a boat dock. Actually, I meant to say a boat launch. Now, from where I'm parked, there is no walkway going down to the river. But over here, you can easily go in if you're here when it's warm and you want to do some swimming or cool off. There are actually a whole lot more electrical hookup boxes all around the park, even when it doesn't look like it's a camping space. If you got a small camper, you could get off the road here, right into the grass there. Right near the entrance of the park, really nice view of the river. And there's a dam here. And this is like a circle that you drive around into. And there's a 30 amp hookup box right there where there is no camp space. Although there actually is room to pull in an RV right there by the hookup box. There are also several more 30 amp and 20 amp RV hookup boxes all along the river in the park here. That's a walkway to go across the river. I'll find out later what's over there. So I'm not sure. There's no indication whether or not you're allowed to use these various hookup boxes that are along the river and in various other places throughout the park. These disc golf goals are all along the river. There's where you throw from. And there is a 50 amp hookup and a bunch of 20s where there's very little space to park. Now let's take a look at the swimming pool. Very nice pool. It's full of water. It looks clean. Ready for the summer season to open once it gets warm enough. Typical summer season activities, of course, generally start on Memorial Day weekend. There's the snack bar menu. This is nice. They have a lazy river type setup here. I would like to do that if it was warm enough. I think it's a pretty amazing facility for such a small town. So now I'm going to go up and over the bridge here and see what that looks like. It's a steel footbridge with wooden planks, and this is what it looks like upstream. This is called the Solomon River, and here is downstream just above the dam, and there is the highway bridge. On the other side across the bridge is this building that looks like it's been abandoned, or maybe it's still in construction or remodeling. And off to the left is a continuation of the disc golf. It's a huge disc golf course they have here. This building is just below the dam, and I assume it has some dam controls in it. Can't get a really good view of the dam from here. They have stairs here where you can climb down and go swimming just below the dam. I can't tell just how safe it is, but it looks like it'd be a lot of fun to swim from above the dam and then just slide down here. It looks pretty smooth going into the river. Well, folks, if you're looking for a place to hang out for up to 10 days, then I definitely recommend Beloit, Kansas. Really nice park they have here. Good day, folks.